Hey guys, and welcome back. If you are new here, hello, my name is Sarah and I like to make the YouTube video. So for this video, I'm going to quickly apologize in advance. There is some weird construction. I don't even know what's going on in my neighborhood, but it's super loud. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully my voice is louder than the noise. That's the goal today. But other than that, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this kind of fall inspired delicate gentle cut crease. And by that I mean we did a cut crease, but we didn't make it very evident that we did a cut crease. So I'm pretty happy to say that I think I used almost all affordable products, which is so great. I love doing videos like that. I love watching videos like that because makeup is expensive, you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing this look, then just keep on watching. So you always want to start by priming your lids, so I'm just going to do that with my regular concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm going to set that as well with a powder so everything stays in place with the Fit Me loose powder. So I'm going to be using the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette from ABH Cosmetics. We're going to start with our transition shade, so I'm going to take the first shade in the palette. So I'm going to keep building up that sort of crease shade, and we're going to go into the third shade of the palette. Now I'm going to go into the third shade in the third row and just keep doing what we're doing. Now we're going to keep going. We're slightly going maybe a little bit lower on the crease this time with the last shade in the third row. So moving over to the ABH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, I'm going to take the black shade and we are going to keep working in the crease area, but a little bit lower this time as well, same as we did with the last shade. So now I'm actually going to start working on the cut crease. I'm only going to do kind of like a halfway, 3/4 cut crease. I'm not actually going to go all the way because I do find that to be a bit dramatic and I haven't really perfected it yet. So the way that I do that is I take the concealer that I plan on using, any concealer is good, and I just apply that with a tiny little flat little brush. And then what I do is I start working on the bottom part of the lid closest to the lash line, and then the way that I personally cheat and find out where the cut crease should go is I just blink and look up and it immediately transfers into the crease so that you can really just follow that line. So going back into the Carli Bybel Deluxe palette, I'm actually going to take one of the highlighter shades for what we're going to pack on top of our cut crease. So there's 2 rows of highlighters in this palette, and we're going to take the last shade in the last row and just pack that on with a little flat brush to where we applied the concealer. So normally when people do a cut crease, they do usually use a shade that's a lot lighter on their lid space than what they did in the crease. I decided not to do that because I want to be a little bit more subtle with my cut crease, I guess you could say. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back in with the darkest shade from the Carli Bybel palette that we used on a small sort of definer brush and just really redefine the cut crease. And while we are doing a cut crease, we did just kind of re-add a very harsh line. So I'm going to go back in with the sort of medium brown shade in the palette and just blend out the top of that again. So before we move on, I definitely want to deepen up the outer corner as well. So I'm going to go back into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette with the black shade and just really get that super dark. So I was playing with the idea of doing a winged liner. I've decided we're gonna do it. So I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen and wing it out. So pretty much the upper portion of the eyes is done, so now I can finally move on to foundation, concealer, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my face on, and I'll leave all the products that I use down below, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so my face is on. I'm feeling a lot more glam. So I just want to quickly finish up the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the third shade in the first row of the Carli Bybel palette on a very teeny tiny little brush like this one, and we're just going to put that there, lower lash line, just a little bit. Now just a little bit of mascara on the lower lash line. I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. So moving on to blush, I'm going to take the Body Shop Shimmer Waves in Coral, put it on my cheeks. Last up, we can highlight, so I'm going to go back to our Carli Bybel Deluxe palette and take the second shade in the first row and get that on the cheekbones, the nose, as well as the inner corner and brow bone. So last up for lipstick, I'm going to take the Maybelline color Sensational in Maple Kiss. Now to lock it all in, we're going to take the Kat Von D setting spray and spray our faces. So there you guys have it. This is the makeup look that I did today. It is definitely a very subtle cut crease, but I think it is beautiful nonetheless. I'm definitely not like a pro at cut creases yet, so I like to keep it a little bit delicate. So I think this is a pretty good look for fall, given all of the beautiful shades that we used. It's very nice. It's very smoky. I definitely think that you could wear this look to a lot of places. I'm personally just going to work, so it's work friendly, at least in my field. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'd love to see you guys in the comment section down below. If you're just saying hello, because I do love to say hi to you guys, or if you guys have some video requests, I would love to see what you guys are interested in watching. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!